Hello everyone. Today, I want to challenge a common belief. We often think that the most successful individuals are the ones blessed with exceptional talent, intelligence, skills, perseverance, a spirit of adventure, and continuous effort. But what if I told you that success is less about talent and more about something much less in our control, luck? Let's start with the Ig Nobel Prizes. The Ig Nobel Prizes were established in 1991. Organized by the scientific humor magazine Annals of Improbable Research, these awards are a benevolent parody of the Nobel Prizes, aimed at recognizing research that first makes people laugh and then makes them think. The 2022 Ig Nobel Prize in Economics was awarded to 3 Italian professors. Their paper was titled Talent versus Luck: The Role of Randomness in Success and Failure. In this study, the 3 winners arrived at a quite astonishing conclusion through mathematical deduction. The most successful individuals are usually not the most talented ones, but rather those who are the luckiest. In this study, the researchers designed a model to simulate the rise and fall of a group of individuals over a 40-year working life. The simulation results showed that although individual skills were normally distributed, after 40 years of working life, the distribution of their accumulated wealth followed a power law. This means that 20% of the people held 80% of the wealth, which is like the real-world distribution of wealth. Another result was that the wealthiest were not the most talented, but those whose skill points were distributed around the mean of the normal distribution, essentially the ordinary people who were luckier. So what does this mean for you? It means that your success story is not just written by your talents or your hard work. Most importantly, it's shaped by the unexpected twists of fate, the luck you encounter on your journey. Luck, it's a word that might make some of us uncomfortable. You may challenge, if life is largely influenced by luck, does that mean we should just resign ourselves to fate and do nothing? Actually, no. This conclusion is not to tell us to give up on effort, but rather to suggest that perhaps we need to change the direction of our efforts. You can't focus your life's efforts solely on honing your abilities. What you really need to work on is increasing your luck and reducing your misfortune. How can we increase good fortunes and avoid misfortunes? Buddhism believes in the principle of karma. Good deeds lead to good outcomes, and bad deeds lead to misfortune. Performing more good deeds will surely bring more good fortunes. Engaging in bad deeds will inevitably bring more misfortunes. This principle can be seen in the following story. This happened over 100 years ago, when the banking system was not well developed. In a riverside city, Shen came to do business, but was unsuccessful. One day, he decided to cross the river to return home and seek other opportunities. He stopped at a tea house near the ferry to have some tea while waiting for the boat. After sitting down, he noticed a leather bag left on the table. Opening it, he found a huge amount of money. Shen was shocked and excited, but then he thought, I could take this and be set for life. But what if someone loses their reputation or life over losing this money? I can't be okay with that. Whether you're rich or poor, it's fate. Since I found this, I've got to do the right thing and wait here for the owner to come back and return the money. Shen waited until the sun was setting. The place had cleared out when he saw a guy looking really pale, rushing in with 2 others. Shen thought they might be the ones who lost the money and said with a smile, Did you guys lose a money bag? I've been waiting for you for ages. Then he showed them the bag. The pale guy was Song, totally overwhelmed with gratitude. Turns out Song works for a big company and was sent to collect money in the southern city that morning. He gathered a huge amount, like over 100,000. Starving and exhausted, he stopped for tea at the tea house and then hurried back to his company but forgot the bag full of money on the table. His boss was furious, thinking Song stole the money and was about to take legal action against him. Song couldn't defend himself and just broke down crying. The boss, worried Song might run away, had sent 2 guys with him to come back and look for the bag. Song was extremely grateful to Shen, and they agreed to have lunch together the next day. When Shen got to the restaurant, he excitedly thanked Song first, saying, Man, I'm so lucky you lost that money yesterday. It literally saved my life. I was supposed to take a boat back home yesterday afternoon, but because I was waiting for you, I missed it. Today, I heard that boat got caught in a strong current and capsized, and tragically, all 23 people on it drowned. Shen's good deed ended up saving not just one, but 2 lives. Song's boss saw in Shen the most valuable trait a businessman can have: honesty. So, he invited Shen to join his company and put a lot of trust in him. Shen threw himself into the business world and, in the end, made a fortune, becoming a millionaire. The outcome of a situation often depends on your initial thought. If you think positively, good fortune follows. If negatively, misfortune ensues. Take Shen in the story. If he had succumbed to greed and taken the money, aiming for a carefree life, it might have seemed like a lucky break. But he would have boarded the boat and met a tragic fate, a disaster he couldn't have reversed. Instead, his good intention, aligning with the idea of karma, led him to meet the company boss and succeed in business. Isn't this the perfect example of increasing luck and decreasing misfortune? In the universe, there exists a force that continuously drives all things to thrive and develop, guiding both people and other living beings towards goodness. Regardless of your environment, maintain your kindness, adhere to the laws of the universe, and treat everything around you well. Set aside your own selfish desires and consider things from the perspective of others. By doing so, you will increasingly find yourself fortunate, and success will be just around the corner. If you like this video, please support me by sharing and commenting. It will mean a lot to me. Thanks for your time. May your kindness last forever and luck always surround you. Wishing you success.